Here we are, day 2 of filming. It's a night shoot. We're gonna be doing how many days of night shoots? 3, 4?
3 or 4. Yeah.
3 or 4 until we get it done. I mean, actually, the majority of the picture is gonna be night shoots. So we've stepped up our game here. Got some sawhorses so that we can mark off the sidewalk so people aren't constantly walking in the shot. We'll see if it works, probably not. And we got a little pump-up sprayer to shoot some fake blood on a wall. We'll see if that works. Beginning of day 3 of filming. Naturally, we made a decision to leave our light source at the house because we're like, oh, we won't need it because we're moving too much. And then there's one part where we're going to be stationary over there, and we'll really need the light there. The majority of the ramp fight, so we're going to have a brief little brawl over there. Most of what's happening is happening right there, and then the chase scene going up the ramps, we'll call it there. And then I guess the final 2 days will be the bridge fight, and then we're done. Well, done with principal. We'll have to do some reshoots, some minor parts that we missed.
I guess the kind of backstory as well.
Oh yeah, and we'll have to film the parts that are less important. The part that they don't need me for.
A lot of this choreography we did figure out in these random days. We just showed up. This was way before I even had to get started on pre-production, technically, since this was a class project. But then a lot of the choreography, like, we came up with the big bits, such as the brick and anything with the gun, the death scenes when I'm between Austin and Israel. But a lot of that stuff in between the punches that lead up to these moments, a lot of this was made up on the spot as we were shooting. We had ideas of what to do, but we didn't have it choreographed.
So then we'll see it. Do I have more than 6 shots
in the actual show? He said, "Oh my word."
So
hey, yeah, you better chill.
Just a little behind the scenes here. Kike directing Jacob on how to react to A, the misfire, and then B, the actual shot. This is going to be a really fun one.
we'd probably be together. You should make him drop something. I don't know.
So y'all are still walking up, and then when you realize I just shot him, you're going to be charging at him.
Running at you, and I'm going to try to shoot, and obviously you're going to be able to push away. That could be how the second shot totally misses.
Yeah. And it like almost hit the floor.
So I'm rushing at you.
The bullet?
And you slap, shoots. We can make a spark fly off right there.
And I would knock the gun, push you, go for a kick,
And then right there, that's where you come in and just elbow to the back of the head.
Elbow him?
Yes.
He after me. I'm fighting. I just did it. So I can do this thing?
Yeah. Go with the right.
Probably this so I can be toward the camera.
Yeah.
See? I did theater. Oh, is that the overhead you're talking about? Yeah. I want to be able to do that. Since you're a boxer, I'm not a boxer, but out of anything, you can be a boxer. Get him, something like that.
Oh, you kicked him out of frame.
I think you should like not make it look like you're grabbing a little bit higher.
Well, we could, because he could get a couple hits on me. We see the first hit, and then you go down, come back up, and see me.
No, that's good. Let's try it that way.
Against same thing? Yeah, so you're going and against the wall, you're going to charge me. You're going to get so I've been hit. And I hit him. And then start. And then you were able to get up. Yeah. What did I do after this? You never figure out how you're going to do it. You just knock me back. So I uppercut you. Oh yeah, you uppercut me.
Now kiss.
And what if we're like both dying? And so, trying to think. I think you'd get behind me for this next one. So.
Teased out, like they go. You can't be here like that. She was in front of me on my right.
Go to mom.
Luckily, I didn't step on her.
You kicked
Like
her?
No. I felt her
I gotta
fall,
go.
and I went like that, and that's why I almost actually fell.
Oh, dang. You killed him.
Luckily, I'm, you know,
Luckily, I'm built different. I have my hand over you.
Oh man.
So I'm trying to block my 50. Okay, I actually hit you. No,
Wrapping up day 5. Got all of the ramp shots done. We're moving on to bridge choreography.
2 injuries on set
We
today.
had a minor
I'm
injury.
pretty sure I
in
hit
that
Israel in the head twice.
a
I got at least one good punch and I elbowed him.
You
elbowed Yeah. me
in the, like,
So,
right here.
a couple slips, couple nips, but
also-
overall,
I also need the fuck out of the ramp. I still
he
feel
did.
a little.
He bashed himself. It was real good.
I was real close to getting over it is what upsets me most.
To make the car crash, I crushed up a bunch of Coke bottles and put it on the alley behind my house and put some fake blood there to show that someone died in a crash.
Looks like marker. I feel like this one looks like marker. You know?
This is like the thing. Is this gonna stay? How long is this gonna stay? Side dishes
There you go.
everything. I'm not trying.
We have our 1-gallon pump-up sprayer that we're using to get the blood spatter effect, and I think it came out perfectly. I could not be happier with what we were able to accomplish there. So, good stuff. Here we are. We're gonna dress for his bullet wound. We're getting his jacket ready.
Alright, and just so I don't stab you, I'm kind of like, I'm gonna like poke you in the rear and you're gonna punch through the back. So,
the back.
here, right?
It's not.
With
say
his
no
sweet
homo.
neck
Say no
tattoo.
homo.
Courtesy of the art department. Shout out to them.
So, here. Show me where it needs to go.
A warm embrace.
Alright, ready?
We had 2 different things of fake blood. We had one that was store-bought, like the Halloween type stuff you can get anywhere, and then the other was actually a mixture using cornstarch, corn syrup, food coloring, and that was the one that we could actually put in our mouths and spit out.
Just fucking died. Welcome to episode 37. I don't know who we're on, but let's keep going.
Yeah, so we wrapped up the majority of scenes on the bridge. There's 2-3 pickups that we need to do, and we need to finish young Henry here actually dying his death scene. as he stares up into the sky and Ave Maria plays. We were on our way to film the final bridge scene of this guy dying. And up at the top of the bridge, well, first there was a guy running, and we were like, oh, we'll just move past him. And then I noticed there's this other dude up at the top, blocking the way of the bridge, and he's just like T-posing.
As high as you can get.
And, yeah. He's like T-posing, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's with another crew, and they're doing like the cover of his new mixtape. But then we get closer, and it just turns out he's yelling at the sky. And that's not the kind of hobo that we want to tussle with. I want the nice hobo who's just got like the stick and bindle, and he's just like moseying his way along. But no, this was like a real crazy person, so we're gonna come back and hopefully finish it maybe tomorrow, definitely Thursday at the latest, because we gotta turn this in.
The jacket I wore when I get stabbed for the death scene, it was another plastic bottle like the other one, which was just cut up to look like a broken bottle, broken pieces. Then the other one was cut in a way that it could be stitched into the jacket by just cutting a couple holes in it and duct taping it in on the inside. Then to make the blood pour out, we just took the syringe that we had been using to make it spray everywhere else, filled it up, and I just had to lean back and then tip forward for the actual shot to make it pour out.
So this is it. We're here. We're wrapping up. This is the very last shot on the bridge. He's been stabbed. He's been beaten.
I feel like if more people came here, someone would report this shit. But
like we've been leaving more and more blood on the bridge the longer we've been here, but this is excessive. And we're gonna clear out of here before that homeless guy who's yelling at the sky comes and finds all this blood. But it's been really good.
do you mind driving? Since you're
No, I don't mind driving at all. I am the clean person, and so we're gonna pack up. That's it. It's time to edit it. We're gonna get a rough cut in. There are a few minor like single shots that need to get redone, but
I was like, we just need a few shots
this is
of the text conversation.
this is it right here. Signing off.